Here is what finally happened with that tech-heavy client that I've been struggling with. Just to give you a quick recap, I think I told you about this about a month and a half ago in mid-December. A client approached me and said she wanted me to work on a once-a-month project, which was the website and newsletter for her, and it would be mostly editing is what she told me. However, it turned out it was about 20% editing, 80% tech stuff. And I'm not really all that strong on the tech stuff. And I think if she had told me that in the beginning, I probably would not have taken the work. Probably. In mid-December, she got the tech guy to get on the phone with me and do a PowerPoint presentation, kind of like, here's the things you need to do. And it was a lot. It was an amazing amount of tech stuff. You know, anytime there's 3 logins, you know you're going to be in trouble. So I tried my best at the beginning of January to do the project, and I didn't do very well. Didn't do very well. But I was proactive about it. I messaged her and I said, please, look at what I did. Give me detailed feedback so I can improve for the beginning of February. She sent me this long email with all kinds of stuff I hadn't gotten right or that I had forgotten to do. All right. I decided to be proactive about it. So the week before I was to put out the stuff for February, I messaged and I said, I want to do a conference call on January 31st with the tech person so that I can get any of my questions answered so that on February 1st, it'll be clean. They said, okay. So they set up this conference call. And over the weekend, I tried to do as much of the work ahead of time as possible. Writing down questions as much as I could, looking back at my notes from December, most of which didn't make any sense to me anyway, and then looking at her email. And there were things in her email that they never mentioned. They had never, ever mentioned anything about it, and it wasn't in the presentation from December. I had no idea what she was talking about. Then Monday morning, the tech guy gets on the phone. Kept him on the phone, asked him questions. 3.5 hours later, all of my questions were solved. I thought we had everything done correctly. There was at one point, I thought I saved something and I didn't, and I had to redo it, which was very frustrating. But there were things that he had never told me. They had never said to me, I was supposed to put in like photo codes. And I said, I don't remember us ever talking about photo codes. I have no idea what the photo codes are. So he had to, go through and show me what the photo codes were and things like that. And there were things that he just never mentioned. So I was very patient with him and he was very patient with me. But I told him up front, I said, I'm going to keep you on the line as long as I have to, because we want to get this right. And he sort of laughed about it, and he thought I was a little bit like slow, I think, at times. But you want to get the work done correctly, and you can't have an ego on these things. I mean, I didn't put myself down or anything. I just said, look, I don't know this stuff. I need you to explain it to me, and I need you to go over it. And if I don't get it, I need you to go over it again. I mean, isn't that what you do? How would you have handled it? Would you have handled the tech person any differently? Please comment down below if you would have, because I would have liked to. You've got a better way of doing it. That would have been great. Get done 3.5 hours later. I said no. Okay. Tuesday morning, I'm going to get up 6:30. I got to get everything up on their website and out in the newsletter before noon England time. I said, you're going to be available, right? And he said, yes. I said, okay. When I get up, I'm going to look at everything one more time. We're going to get on the phone. I want you to tell me everything is okay before I send everything. And that's what we did. We got up. I got up Tuesday morning, 6:30 in the morning, so that it would go out before noon England time. And I got the tech guy on the phone. I said, let's review. Everything looks okay. Everything looks okay. Does this look okay? Okay. All right. Pushing the buttons. We pushed the buttons. It all went out. And a few hours later, I got a congratulations, nice job from my client. So I guess I'm going to keep her for a while. As long as the tech guy's willing to get on the phone with me every month and go over everything. And he seemed to be willing. I told him, I said, I'm going to probably talk to you next month because I'm not going to remember everything from one month to the next. And he laughed about it and he said, no, well, it's my job. I said, yes, it is. And so everything has kind of worked out, as long as tech support's willing to put up with me asking a lot of questions, I'm perfectly willing to keep this client. Um, so good news in the end, right? You know, what do you think? Would you keep a client even if it's something that's technical that you have to talk to a tech support every month, or would you have let the client go? I'd really be curious to hear what you think about that. And please, if this is helpful, these last few videos about how I worked my way in through this process, let me know. Either comment or hit the like button, share this, subscribe. YouTube is always looking for subscribers. And talk to you next week.